So, hello everyone. My name is Danny3218, and I just want to welcome you to my channel. I decided that I should totally do a vlog about this weight loss journey at this particular age. So, I'm currently 32 years old, live in Philadelphia. Yeah, the city of cheesesteaks and brotherly love, that whole awesome thing. And I've decided to get the gastric sleeve surgery because it seemed like every other thing I did wasn't working. I know, right? Diets, exercise, all of that. I did all of that. Plateaued. And I think part of the reason for that was also because I found out that I had severe sleep apnea. So before I got my CPAP machine, I would literally just be eating junk to stay awake. Not because I wanted it, but because I just wanted the sugar so I could stay awake. Yeah, not a good idea, right? So, on that note, it's been hellified difficult, folks. I made the decision some point last year to get the surgery. You know, you go in the doctor's office, they tell you what your BMI is, which is body mass index. And it's just like, oh my God, stop telling me that I'm morbidly obese. I get it, I'm overweight. However, I'm not a sloppy overweight or like completely unhealthy overweight. But I knew that if I wanted to live longer and not have all these health issues, like the high blood pressure, but I think most of the time that's from stress because I'm also a student and I work. The sleep apnea, hopefully that goes away with this. I'm just hoping any other thing I was on will go away. And of course, let me rephrase that before I say it. I learned to love myself at all stages of my life due to things that have happened in my past. The weight piled on, because food was my friend. So was alcohol. And it was like, hey, how you doing? Hey, slice of pizza, how you make me do this? Ooh. Yeah, it was that kind of thing. Because the food just never fought back. Or never made me feel bad about myself and so on and so forth. So, I started this process like a year ago. Health insurance wanted all these requirements. For folks that are thinking about this surgery, I will say this. Make sure that you can accept yourself now and accept yourself later when getting this surgery, because if not, it's going to be a rocky road trying to recover. I knew that I had to make the decision for myself, even though my mom kept suggesting that I should. But she had to bypass it. Don't get me wrong, my mom looked like the bomb.com, like A1, like, yo, you can't even tell she's her age, which is fine. Most people got to second guess my age now anyways. However, I just really felt like I had to make the decision for me. I had to make sure that I did everything I was supposed to do, that I could try to do, and if it didn't work, then I was going to do the surgery. So that brings us to now. After a year of weight management meetings and a dietitian and nutritionist and their therapist and my therapist and everything else, last month they gave me my surgery date of December 13th. Woo, woo. So I am excited. December 13th is this Thursday, means even though I'm excited, I'm a tad bit nervous. First surgery ever, hoping it goes well. It should go well. I mean, I got like head surgery. I'm getting mine done at Penn Medicine. They seem to have like not only a really good review, but like a really good team of doctors and nurses and specialists that try to make sure that each case is tailored to that person for like the best method and outcome for weight loss. And that is something else that got me to do the surgery. Because I was like, if it was going to be generic, I wasn't going to want it. But they've all been with me and talking to me, and they email me and they call, and it's been constant communication, and everything was like, granted, part of the nutrition stuff, that stuff is for everybody across the board, fine. But with certain things with me, like my iron levels, I'm anemic and all them other things, they tweaked it to fit me. And that's something hard to find, for people to want to tweak it to work for you so that you can get the best outcome. Because I'm like, my insurance is paying for it, that's all well and dandy. But there's no point in me going through all of this if the outcome ain't going to be that good. So, my mom opted for the bypass. I opted for the sleeve. My thing is, I don't want y'all playing around my insides too much, right? Take out what you're supposed to take out, be done, and let me be great. I went like almost 2 weeks ago, and they told me, well, not even 2 weeks ago, about a month ago, and they told me like everything that would be needed, like the shakes, which I'm like, I don't know if I'm really gonna like the shakes. All the protein powders, snacks, everything. They've also told me I will be in quite a bit of pain. But they're not just gonna slice me straight open. It's more like a bunch of incisions. And mainly on the right side of my body is where a lot of the tugging will be. I'm just like, after a while, when it heals up, put a little cocoa butter on there, a little shea butter, get rid of the scars, you know what I'm saying? This fine person right here, at a smaller size can go outside in a bikini. Anyhow, that is just where I was at. So, for people that don't know the difference, the bypass is basically when they take your stomach and make it like maybe that big, just a little bit, and what happens is they take part of your intestines, like from the beginning, and they reroute, like bypass. That's where the bypass comes from, to the other part of the intestines, because you're not eating that much means you really don't need it to go through that super long journey all the way out. So it makes sense. The sleeve, on the other hand, which is what I'm getting, is that they basically take your stomach and they make it a sleeve. Like, they take out a good part of your stomach and it leaves a sleeve, basically, because that's what it looks like. They tell you most of the time it looks like a banana because of the way our stomachs are shaped. So it's going to look like the shape of a banana, like the size of a banana. And I'll still be able to eat. And there's no rerouting, no extra stuff. It's just me not being able to eat a lot. Which is funny because right now I eat, but I don't eat. Like, I know I should eat breakfast, but the way my school schedule was set up for the semester, that wasn't really happening. And then, not only was I going to school, I was going to work. So there would be days where I went to school and class started at 8 a.m. I had to leave my apartment no later than 6:30 in the morning. And I would have class all the way up to like 1:45, almost 2 o'clock. And then I got to turn around and be at work from 3 to 11. or 11:30, and then by the time I would get home, it'd say, well, damn, Danny, you really didn't eat that much today. That would explain why you want to munch on stuff now. But my body would be like, in the morning, just like, I'm not hungry. So, I did work out. I do walk a lot. Still just didn't fully come off fine. Hence why I'm getting getting the sleeve. I feel like the sleeve, and from what me and my surgeon did discuss, it seemed like it would be the best option for me. On that note, it's been almost 2 weeks on this damn diet. Let me explain something to y'all. I'm an active person. I'm not lazy. I'm a patient sitter, okay? And for people that don't know what a patient sitter is, some people might say it's a glorified babysitter. Let me explain something, okay? You never know what kind of patient you're going to end up with. And so therefore, every day is a magical surprise. And sometimes the patients can be combative. Sometimes their dementia and Alzheimer's get in the way and they're really forgetful. And then they get really nasty and snappy and they try to play the escape game with you like you stupid. Some of them like pulling at IVs and catheters. Some of them like spitting on you. Some of them like punching you and biting you. The world may never know. So, I'm literally not just sitting there. So that lets you know that regardless of what I'm doing, most of the time I'm moving. When I had a Fitbit, I was hitting over 10,000 steps a day. So, all of this goes on, so on and so forth. Fine. Try doing all of that, being active and whatnot, being at school, then going to work, and only having 1,000 calories. One more time for the folks in the back. 1,000 calories. Yes. That shit's hard as hell. Like, literally. And I've been used to, like, semi-tracking my food, fine. Now I'm, like, tracking every tiny little thing, like, can I afford, like, that juice pack? Can I afford that clear fruit water? Can I afford the little small snack pack, the 100-calorie pack of cookies? Like, can I afford the ginger ale? My tummy don't feel right. Like, every little thing. I'd be like, damn, I ate a cracker that's like 5-6 calories. Had some soup. Oh shit, that's 160 calories. Oh, I did see the other can of soup. Shit, that shit said 280 for the whole can. Oh my god, no. So I'm literally like counting every freaking calorie. Kind of drives people nuts now because they're just like, oh my god, Danny, like, you're really doing the most. Bitch, I ain't asked to count these calories, ho. I gotta count them because I gotta be held accountable for 1,000 calories. Don't get me wrong. This past Wednesday was brutal. I was like this. All right, y'all. Shit, I gotta get up. Gotta go to school. Was woken up early because somebody set the fire alarm anyways. Whatever. Go to class. Fine. I'm in class, chilling, mind my business. Started drinking a protein water. Yes, and they do make protein waters for the folks that don't like protein shakes. And that protein water was ever so motherfucking delicious. What? Started drinking that, right? Didn't really eat much because I'm like, alright, I now gotta go across town to University City to meet up with the surgeon for the last time before he enters my body and does what he's supposed to do. Go across town. Fine. It starts snowing. I'm like, ain't this about a... After the appointment, I realized I'm starting to feel lightheaded, so on and so forth. And I'm like, oh my God, maybe I should start eating my pears. I'm like, all right, that's like 60 calories a piece. I only had 2 of them. I was trying to because I had art from 6 to 9. So I'm like, all right. And then I decided to charge my phone while I was sitting there. Charge my phone. Get all the way back to school. Whole ride, I'm just nauseated. Because I'm like, yo, what's wrong? So, I mean, while I look at my phone, right? Because, for all the Samsung users, that Samsung Health be on point, though. Just letting y'all know. It told me that I had basically already walked over 6 miles and had burnt way more calories than I had basically consumed. But explain why I felt sick as shit. Yeah. So there are days like that where I'm like, but it's because my body's like, hey, you've been burning all these calories, what you doing? I'm hungry. I'm hungry too, but I can't eat. Yeah, like now, I got enough calories left over, right, to eat this 100-cal pack of Fudge Stripe cookies and have 15 calories left over for today. You know how hard it was to budget a little tiny pack of cookies? Yo, hot mess, I know. But I am excited. When I last went to the doctors just to meet up with the surgeon, they told me in less than a week's time, I had lost 7 pounds. Probably means by the time I go see the doc for my surgery, right, I'm probably going to be down 14, 15 pounds. Fine by me. I'm just trying to lose part of this weight and part of the bat wings. So not with the bat wings. I don't like the bat wings no more. I want my tummy to go back being flat and all of that. Let me tell y'all how I know I need the surgery, okay? Before I dropped them 7 pounds, which I'm pretty sure I dropped a couple more by now, my knees were killing me, okay? Killing me. Killing me. Now, I might not be able to drop it like it's hot yet, but I can now bend down and the shit ain't killing me no more. My back ain't fully been hurting me no more. Sometimes it feels like when I'm walking, it's walking with ease. So, I'm like, yeah, maybe I do need surgery. So, on that note, catch me over the weekend. Most definitely, I'll be probably posting up again the day before, the night before, and the couple hours before the surgery. So, stay tuned. This is going to be a hell of a ride.